Hello, everybody, and happy Sunday, happy March. Hope everyone's doing good. Sipping on some tea, some cleaning done, a little bit of laundry still in. We're watching baseball, so I think it's Detroit and Blue Jays. Just turn this on. Yeah, it's the Blue Jays. Hi, welcome. Welcome, March. Happy March. Happy Sunday. Helen, hey, how's it going? We're just watching the Blue Jays in Detroit. It's the top of the ninth, and it's 4-4. Sipping on some tea. It's almost cold, that's why I'm drinking a lot of it, because it's down to the last couple inches. How are you doing today? How's everyone doing? So this game will be over shortly. Probably, because it looks like Blue Jays are taking some bases here. Just seeing if there's any reading in my tea leaves. Not too much. Sort of like a high five or a bunch of flowers or something. Or it could always be something with a stick out tongue like that. It makes too sometimes. A few weeks ago I was getting some smiley faces when I read them. Hi everyone, welcome. Happy March. Happy Sunday. We're just watching the Blue Jays in Detroit. It's top of the ninth, 4-4. Got a runner on third base trying to get home. Second base. So he might make it home, maybe. So today we had some seagulls come and the crowies, and so we're getting some snow. Right? How's everyone doing? Type how you're doing, what you're doing. Yeah, she's coming down quite fluffy and intently right now. Hi everyone, welcome. Happy March to you. Happy Sunday. Everyone tap tap. So we're getting some snow, guys. We're also watching the baseball game. It's the Blue Jays in Detroit. Yeah, we have some snow coming down. How's everyone doing? What are you doing today? What did you do yesterday? What are you doing tomorrow? What's good? What's bad? You guys can talk about whatever you want. Yep, we got some snow, guys. Let me close this window. Don't remember the temperature, just suck. Celsius. So 3 degrees Celsius here. Hello, Freshly. Hello, Tronics. And we're just hanging out. They were watching some snowflakes, finishing off a tea. And the Blue Jays are playing Detroit. It was tied last time I looked, but there's a base loaded up and ready to go home. We'll see. And that's our mason jars with names on them. So we've done that twice now. We'll do that again sometime. Scary Trigger, Cheese It, Kevin Yellow, Guap, Daniel, Ryan K, Sofa Kingdom, Lauren. So we had some other names on that first time around too. There he is. Hi, Scary. Happy Sunday. Happy March, bro. Snowing. We got snowflakes coming down. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we're watching the Blue Jays in Detroit. I didn't know the score in the sunroom. Freezing for a second. That's the window. If you guys see the short, you'll see the neighbor with snow blowing in his backyard one day. He likes to have a path to get the blower in and out and for the dog to get around too. But, we definitely made a comedy short of that. So check that out. Also, guys, when you're not busy or you have another computer or phone, just let some of my videos play. Get some watch hours. I'm almost caught up on watch hours from my 3 accounts. So this one, Shorts and Squishy. I have a few more to catch up on, and I gotta get Tilster T caught up on watch hours. So one day I gotta get him to sign into the PC here. One day it's actually gonna take weeks. So yeah, we got some snow coming down. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day, great start to March. Think there's a new moon coming in soon. It's interesting that moon's been out with the sun lately in the daytime. 80 degrees in Louisiana. Oh my goodness. So that's like Scary Trigger. That's like bikini or shorts weather. Have some chicken and Louisiana sauce and have a non-alcoholic or alcoholic beverage and just relax. 80 degrees in Louisiana. Oh my goodness. That's super. I could be covering my hole just the way I'm holding the phone because I'm not in the gimbal or the easel thing I have. Yeah, so Fresh would say, how's everyone really doing? Hopefully you're all doing super spectacular. Hi, welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy March. We're watching Detroit and Blue Jays for bottom of the ninth. So this is going to go an extra inning or more, probably. Maybe. We'll see. I'm just curled up with a blankie. It says it's 3 or 4 degrees out. However, it's snowing. So with the wind chill, it must be a little bit chillier for the snow to come. Gotta batter up, guys. And it's a note. That's why they're in the big leagues, to catch that ball. So it was an out. Detroit got out. Let's go Blue Jays. And I think we're going to be into some good NHL stuff coming up soon. Some Stanley Cup stuff. The gold chain around his neck. I never understood that, why they're allowed to wear chains or diamond earrings and things. It's a low contact sport. However, if you're driving a vehicle with like a purse around you or different things, I mean, that can literally cause major injuries if you're in an accident. So could a chain, or who wants to lose diamond earrings on the diamond out there? Whether insured or not. That's a really thick gold chain. Detroit batter has on. I mean, something like that wouldn't be so bad, but they wear some atrocious looking attire and jewelry sometimes. Thanks everyone for popping in. You guys are super duper. Look at that. 6 likes in 12 minutes. That's awesome, guys. That's like a like every 2 minutes. You all rock. So, happy March. Happy Sunday. Could be Saturday or Monday, depending on where you are in the world, though. So, yeah, this is probably going to go into extra innings, I would imagine. Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy March. Hope everyone's having a really good day. I have a jacket that was put in the wash on Delicate. It's on Delicate Dry too. So if you guys hear that in the background for a little bit, that's why. I can't change that. I could air dry it, but it's not the same because I put a little smelly thing. Dryer smelly. Polly, how's it going? Hope you're having a really great day. You too. Happy Sunday. Happy March. We're watching baseball. Blue Jays in Detroit are 4-4 at the bottom of the ninth. And that's what we're doing. Just had a tea. It is snowing out. Showed you guys some snow. Show you again in a sec. I'm just bringing this up on my main right now so I can do my watch hours while we're doing it on this channel. Watch from other ones another time. So yeah, we're in the middle of snow right now. We've got beautiful fluffy flakes coming down right now. It's just awesome. Super duper awesome. I think we're at 3 or 4 degrees Celsius here right now. So yeah, Commercial break in progress. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys down for a minute so I can use the ladies' room. Put you on mute just a sec. Perfect. I had to wash my hands too. Hey Matt, happy Sunday. Happy March. Sounds good. I'm just about to go get sushi for lunch. Yummy. I love rice wrapped up with vegetables, seafood, things like that. Sushi's awesome. Sushi is awesome. That's cool. I was gonna ask you what you're doing. Matt's probably just chilling. Scary's having a little break from work, I imagine. I'm gonna roll another tea up, I think. Get this new lampshade there, guys. One time at Walmart, replaced one we had. It's pretty cool. I like it. Looks great. All right, let's get another tea going here. Had the dishes all done up today because the dishwasher at this particular property is really old. And I don't think it's doing the type of drain it should be doing. So, rather than have to siphon that out, oh, the other property's brand new. Works great. Alright, let's start some tea. Gab, how's it going? So, Gab, we're watching Toronto and Detroit baseball, and it's snowing outside. We've got beautiful flakes going. Happy Sunday. Happy March. Guys, I'm so silly. I took a glass out to make tea instead of a teacup. Silly. I took one of those instead of one of those. Silly Sally. Tricks are for kids. Yeah, so cozy day today. Got some cleaning done. I have someone visited a dog and wanted their jacket washed, so I did a delicate cycle, and it's on a delicate dry. So if you hear banging in the background at any point, that'll end soon. I'll do any further dry of it on an air dry, but just doing some maintenance to the vacuum there, and that's my launder bag the zipper broke on. I need to replace that. What are you up to today, Miss Scabia? Swipe down the mouth of this milk. I'm not a milk drinker, like a tiny bit of my tea, that's it. Just a tiny bit. What's everyone doing today? So we'll pin Matt for now. Something I noticed some of my Kenya, Africa friends are doing is at the end when they do the shoutouts, they're pinning some or most all the messages as they go. So pin, 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 pin. Just keep pinning it while they're shouting out. So everyone in the chat or later on live chat can see. It's pretty cool. Can't remember if you can see pin messages in live chat replay. Just double check that. So yeah, we're just making another tea because the last one was yummy. Let's take a few minutes for that to... A watch pot never boils, so I'll walk away from it for a minute till she clicks off. It's an old lady saying from my grandmother. She's born in 1915 and lived age 94. Watch pot never boils. So that baseball game ended. In a sec, guys. It's gonna spin for a sec while I double check that score. Okay. Okay, so that's why I was confused. It ended in 4-4 because it's spring training. They don't go extra innings. And I just lost my chat. Just a sec. Here's that guy. There we go. We're reconnected fine. Yeah, because it's spring training. They don't go extra innings. So that game ended 4-4. They count, but don't towards season points and things like that. So they don't go the extra. So we saw a Philly spring training game, Dad and I. We were really fortunate. We had tickets to the Blue Jays in Dunedin, but Dad wasn't feeling that good, so we stayed local in the Tampa, Clearwater area, which is where I grew up. I went to school, Mildred Helms International School. I lived in Indian Rocks, which is right next to Clearwater. Yeah, whipping up our tea, guys. Yummy. Cozy day, like Gab said. I'm gonna let that sit in there for a few minutes, though. So we got a beautiful snowy Sunday. A good or bad start to March, depending on how you look at that. Okay, just a second. So a week or so ago, I had some Thai food and they gave me some chopsticks. I did eat it with a fork, but next time I'm going to do chopsticks, I think. But if you ever want a good squeeze out of your tea bag, use 2 spoons like you're playing the spoons. Squeeze back to back. That's how you play the spoons as well, between your pointer finger. So that game's over, and now they're showing the Celtics in Houston. And we'll show you guys outside again. Hi everyone, happy Sunday. Happy March. We have beautiful flurries coming down here. Snowstorm. We've got Nona playing in the snow. She's building a fort. One of the kids over there. Here's a sweetie. We get some of the neighbors' kids' gifts sometimes. She got a cupcake purse. It's really cool from Claire's. You guys saw my shopping trip the other day. Claire's is a really popular place to shop in Canada and the US. I guess some stores closed, but we're fortunate we still have our Claire's in the Halifax Shopping Center here in Halifax. So So yeah, we have some snow coming down. Just beautiful. You either like the winter or you don't. So, comes to a certain point around the year, getting into April and Easter, that you've really had enough with the snow and cold. Hi everyone, welcome. I'll put you over here for a few minutes. How's that? There's our names on mugs. We've done twice now. I'll check comments in a few minutes, guys. You can watch this now. And that's our seagull on the roof there, Gully. On the sunroom roof. So yeah, happy March. This year's flying. So January, February, now it's March. Try to get everything that you need to get done this year, guys. Finish off loose ends. Just really pace yourself, but get your to-do list done this year. That would be my suggestion for aspirations. Everyone be kind to each other. We have significant changes in the world, and we need all the good people to have peace, love one another, come together. It's a really good tea. 1 milk and 1 sugar. So I think probably tomorrow I'll go back to the grocery store. I need to get strawberries and limes, and I'll go next door and get a rum, and we'll do our strawberry daiquiri lesson at the latest Tuesday. But stay tuned for the strawberry daiquiri intensive bartending. It's a blended part of the mixed drink lesson that continues from 7 lessons prior or so. So some of you have been here along the way and you know the deal on that. There are some of you who have been classmates in attendance in those lessons and could have certificates at the end as well. So you'd be fully certified and able to work in the bar. So if you guys go back and watch previous lives, it's responsible alcohol service, server intervention, opening and closing procedures, different drink methods. Right now we're in the middle of drink methods. It's 4 or 5 different methods. We're on blend it next. So that's one of the seagulls, and I'll show you. This one grew up from a baby. She changed colors. She's a female. Same, Helen. Welcome. Same says hi. Hello, May, sweet love, I miss you. Oh, you're so sweet. Helen, hi. So yeah, we were watching the Blue Jays in Detroit baseball. It's 4-4, ended spring training. They don't go extra innings. And it's snowing out. Having a tea, cozy. And there's Crispy. What is that whip crowd in and falling? I know, right? So yes, it's snowing, Crispy. And it's snowing fluffy flakes. Crispy, if you want to type your website link, I can pin that as well, if you want to. Crispy has some great merchandise. I'd love to get one of those bikinis or a couple. I don't know which one will fit me yet. I'll see. Honestly, like probably large and extra large mix is what I need, but I could buy two sizes of one type and then I'm good. Warm ground. Yeah. So it's like 3 or 4 degrees out, so there must be a wind from the north that's causing this to be snow. And that's a seagull that changed from a baby into its colors. Its mom or dad's on this sunroom roof right now. Gully and squeaky. Yeah, in the snow. So, yeah, because we're right by the ocean here, Matt, we have them all year round. And I do tell this little guy, like, thank you. So then that shouldn't mess up my mute. Yeah, it did, because there's nothing before it. Can you guys hear me, or did that mute that out? What's the audio like right now? If I hear good, I'll try it again. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, so I try to tell this guy to go to the ocean. You can hear me? Okay, good. Okay, just a sec. And try that again. Just if there's nothing before it, I don't think I can pin it readily. Just a sec. Yeah, I can't pin that unless that typing was before it. The white typing. Or black, depending on what your screen is. So I can't pin that right now. Hopefully it didn't mess up my audio again. Happy to see you too. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Pointer pen. In a sec. Because I really want to pin that. Sorry, guys, I'll figure this out. Swimmers, when it would come for shore, yes. So there was with the heli pin the other day on a friend's daughter's backpack. I tried to find it. There we go. Yeah, definitely have to have that typing in front of it to do that. So that was perfect. And sorry, it took me a minute to learn that again. Sorry, guys. It's all patience and learning. So everyone click on that link if you want to. So we're just having our tea, guys. Hi, welcome. Happy Sunday. And welcome. Happy March. To give you one gift for your room, living room, handmade carpet you like. Oh, that's so beautiful. We did take up all the wall-to-wall carpeting at one property. It's beautiful Douglas fir softwood underneath, and I stained that Bombay mahogany, a Minwax. And the other property's fairly new, so there's no carpeting in that. But we do put rugs in areas as needed, mats, things like that. So I appreciate the gesture and offer. You're so kind. And I have my hood up, guys, because I don't have a hat. A little bit chilly today, especially here in the sunroom. It's snowing out and 4 degrees, but we've got a wind from the north, I think. So when we're talking about wind direction, when you're yachting or aeronautical operations, things like that, the direction that you hear is the direction that the wind is from. So we've got a little bit of a northeasterly wind today. Doing a sail of a shirt of Kevin the Beeb Stoller. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's awesome. And also that shot of him crossing the intersection on Hollywood Boulevard of Ventura, one of them, where he was a clown on a leash. I think was it him who did that? That would be a really good one too. Hello, Hope Foss. Hello, hi. Hello, Snow God. Cutie. Oh, thank you. Ditto. Yes, crispy bacon. Hello. Everyone read that ping comment. It'd be nice if I know times are tough in the world and merch sales are down a little bit, but within our community, let's get the merch sales up a little bit on them. So Dang Fricker, Blake Roser, Crispy, trying to think Sofa's daughter even does merch. Heard a scream, but that's just kids playing in the snow. They're building a floor, I think. Yeah, we're having a tea. You can see the steam just coming right off it. Yummy. Cozy and yummy. We're having a tea in the snow. I'll show you guys back the seagull baby that changed his colors. His mom or dad's on the roof. I don't know if it's Gully or the mom right now. Someone's stomping around. But they had some wieners today. They're very fortunate birds. They're going to have to start going to the ocean a little bit more. Hey, baby Gully. Hey, Squeaky. Down in the well as well as Ben. Yeah, that's right. And so down in the well is able to actually create in screen print his own right there at his property, which is cool. I know Blake and Dang use a third party company, which is cool. Kevin used to have merch and should again if he realizes that it can take away some of the hassle of the ordering and shipping because it can get a little bit additive on top of a full-time streamer for sure, as everything can. So yeah, we're having a bit of snow today. Makes buttons as well. So yeah, thanks for reminding me. So this button was white with black printing and says "What the helly," and it was a Spencer's button. And my friend's daughter had it on her backpack in front of me at the grocery store a few weeks ago. She said she got it from Spencer's. I went and checked. If they see one, they'll put it away. But I would like and need down the well to make me a "What the helly" button. There's also some merch I need to buy from him now. Kev puts it up when I'm in. I've screenshotted it. I just haven't got a chance to start ordering some merch yet. Whole lot of things going on with me. Thank you, Simi. I really, same Holly. Now, I don't know if maybe sometimes people think China, they flip their names and things like that. So if I'm not pronouncing anything right, just type it the way it should be pronounced. I'm having a sunny day here in Colorado. Oh, that's really good. Really good. Okay, let's take our tea in. I can put my hood down now that I'm in the house because it's a little warmer in here than out there. All right, guys, happy Sunday. Welcome, merch. Happy, everyone. How's everyone doing? Anything you want to talk about? "80 degrees in Louisiana," Scary said. Wowzers. All right, let's see what else is on that we could watch right now. So you can call Sam. Okay. Thank you. There's some NASCAR on. Texas Grand Prix. We'll watch that. It's the next big race after the Daytona, I believe. We love cars, trucks, and racing. What's the matter with the clothes I'm wearing? Can you tell that it's out of style? Dun, 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 dun. Still rock and roll to me. Yeah. Very happy if you come to my country. I can take care of everything for you. You're welcome. Oh, that's really nice, Sam. I do have family. We could come visit you sometime, maybe. I know I have aspirations to visit a few friends in Africa. I'd like to visit Egypt one time. I think you mentioned you're a 5-star chef as well, so nice to pop by and see you. You could make a meal, or see if you're ever in this area, we could cook for you as well. You're so nice, so kind. Thank you. So we'll see what positions people are in here in a minute and how many laps we're into on this NASCAR. Like I said, this is the next big race after Daytona 500. So they just give everyone a few weeks or whatever to get back to their properties, get their cars maintained, or switch out a car. They may have a few extras their sponsors pay for, and then gear up to get to Texas. So that was the Valentine's weekend. We're only a couple weeks away, and here's our next race. And this may be the beginning of the race. 95 laps, I think. So you guys ever don't know about the Daytona 500, it's 500 mile, I believe. 500 lap or 500 mile. I'd have to look that up again. Circuit of the Americas. So this is a circuit race. It's not an oval. Grew up going to the racetracks. We went to Loudon, Charlotte, Daytona 500, Bristol. We also had Scotia, or Moosehead Premium Speedway, which I was scorer. At the end of the year, I raced a 6-cylinder Mustang. I held first for 6 out of 12 laps and came in third. There was a engineering problem on turn 4, and I just didn't want to wreck the car. It was in my vehicle. It was a loan from one of the drivers, and didn't want to risk my life, so I let off on that turn. Yeah, so the pace car is out. This is just about to start now. 95 laps on a circuit in Texas. And we'll check some positions in a minute. My favorite driver is Logano. So they would have had qualifying races to determine their positions. And they're off. They've got the green flag. Looks like a really tricky race, especially turn 1. They said it's circuit, not oval, guys. Thanks everyone for joining. Sorry if you don't mind, I can ask you something. Oh, go ahead. This is an open channel, nice safe community. You can ask questions if there's any issues. I'll look after it or the moderators. Okay, so Logano's in 20th start. That's our driver. He does work with a couple people on the Penske team, though. But that's not a bad start because a lot of the drivers sometimes pit, get fuel changes, tire changes, or fuel fill up, tire changes. And that allows you to move up. Besides, he's really good at taking on vehicles and passing. Joey Logano, number 22. It's super. So I think Reddick won the last race. And that allows you to start in first, maybe. Depends on the qualifying races. But the points all started for the season at the Daytona 500. That kicks off the NASCAR basically for 2026. Okay, so Briscoe, Chastain, and Reddick. Blaney started fourth, Elliott. It's a really tough track, guys. This is circuit track. So I'm gonna slow down before this L-shaped turn, this turn one. This is really hard on the rubber on the tires as well, as opposed to driving in a circuit. No, Daytona has like a 45-degree turn. You wouldn't be able to tell that. So that can be tough too because you have to be a certain speed to get going. You single? No, I am engaged. Been engaged for over 20 years, and fiance is a moderator in the channel. But I'm actually really old, Sam. So, yeah. It's a nice question, though. Are you single? Probably a lot of people in this community actually are. There's not too many people that are in relationships that I know of. There's been some that have broken up recently, had a little bit of a tough time with that, and we all help each other through it a little bit. It's a common question, but yes, definitely not a dating app, though, YouTube, for sure. So Logano's holding 20. He doesn't seem to be pushing up on anyone. Probably take about 20 minutes for them all to velocitize to the track. Same with when you leave the city and get on the highway. You're not fully velocitized for at least 20 minutes. So you may get up there and get going the speed and think you're a real bad dude or do that, but it's really not a comfortable, safe velocity, and your manual dexterity increases after the 20 minutes. So with that being said, when you get out driving, be very cautious and careful for the first 15 or 20 minutes till your eyesight, your physical ability, your knowing of the driver's speeds and abilities around you. So Reddick's in third. He won the Daytona 500. It's hard to hold third, like I said, because we're only 4 laps into stage one. It's a 95 lap race, and people are going to have to pit for fuel, tires, and all the cars behind them will take Reddick's spot. Number 3. So, not necessarily good to qualify and start in the rear. Family, very small family. I stay with my mom and my big sister. Okay, cool. Awesome. So my advice on how to meet people would be the library, the grocery store, the hardware store, community events. If you are Muslim, Judaism, Christian, or even if it's an atheist gathering, whatever your beliefs are, sometimes within your community is a good place to meet people. Guys, we changed our stones that we're wearing to merch right now. This was my mother's. There's a ring that matches this. I'm gonna have to check with my stepdad if he had brought it back from Florida or not. But anyway, yeah, there's blue stones in there because it's I think topaz or aquamarine. I forget which one. But anyway, we've got a switch on. We switched our purse too for the month to this beautiful turquoise color. So welcome March, everyone, and happy Sunday. Seeing if our Joey Logano is going to move up any spots here. We're watching NASCAR in Texas. This is the next big race after Daytona 500. Hi everyone, welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy March. Is it topaz? Okay, cool. And there's variant different colors or shades of that as well. There's 2 particular ones that I like. And once I research that again and find those 2 label names, I will let you know, Helen. I'll type it in this chat or other ones. I'll be like, Helen, they're called this. But yeah, there's a couple shades I really like of that. So that's what we did. We switched to a little bit of blues for our attire and purse this month. I think next month is diamond, the birthstone. I'd have to go check right now. I'm glad that didn't mute when I went into Crispy's pin. But yeah, in order for me to pin stuff, like A Girl and Crispy know how to do this pin properly and make it blue. It might be something to do with my setup too, that I have something allowed and other channels don't. Need somehow Jess Palmadessa or Gucci to find out how to do that. Haven't heard from A Girl about that, but as long as there's typing in front of it, then I can pin it properly. Otherwise, it takes me out. And one night it kept muting. I think it was my birthday or something like that. It kept muting the live. We had to restart the entire phone to get the audio back. But everyone, go to that pinned message there from Crispy and check out some of the merch. See if there's anything you want from there. So beautiful. Oh, thanks so much. Need to put a ring on that. Snow, you're such a comedian. That's so sweet. You're such a sweetie. So I'm glad Jillian is doing good. Now we haven't heard from her now in 24 to 48 hours. I don't know if Alan has because I haven't been in there very much. I'm really busy. Yeah, so I hope Jillian is doing good. Waiting for this ticker to change. I want to see this Logano move up. Been a fan of them since 2018. So I was driving on the I-95 South. We were going to Key West in Miami. So before we hit Daytona, it started to get really busy with all the campers and everyone arriving. And I was flying with the Camaros and Mustangs down a different lane, which we were just getting through, no problem. I was a 4-cylinder Malibu 4-door, keeping up with the Camaro and Corvette and allowed Grace through. It was cool as heck. But on the radio, they were interviewing all of the drivers, and I decided that one of the best interviews that went on was Joey Logano, number 22. No, there was a couple interviews that seemed bang on, but this just seemed the nicest, wholesome guy, and someone that I wanted to hope for the win. So it's been my favorite. Yep. So this is just stage one still, 7 laps of 20. We have 89 to go in the full race. It's a circuit in Texas. So it's not an oval race like you would have saw at Daytona, and one of the turns is like 45-degree. This is a semi-graded flat circuit. A couple bumps here and there, it seems, and everyone, welcome. Happy Sunday. 15 likes in 60 minutes. That's awesome, guys. It's like every 6 minutes someone clicked a like. You guys rock. I think we're in like the first 12 minutes and there was quite a few likes. It was pretty cool. There's an Arby's commercial. I really like Arby's. Some people don't. And the one here closed. The closest is a place called Bridgewater, like a couple-hour drive. I don't remember if they have one in Truro still. I don't remember. And that's only an hour away where my family is from. Thank you so much, Bundle. Thanks. See you tomorrow because I want to sleep now. Thank you. Long life, you. God bless you. And God make you safe. Cheers and be well, Sam. Appreciate you. And you're welcome here. Nice, beautiful community, safe. And we can learn things from you. Any questions, let us know. Try to help you answer those. Have a good sleep. So this is our second tee we're cozying up with. As you could see in the sun earlier, the steam was just plowing off it. Got an inch or two left now, so she's getting a little colder. I don't mind cold tea. Really prefer iced tea. So stocked up on some of that at the grocery store the other day. Some iced tea. Oh, hold on, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap up this live for a minute. And again, we're stage one. Logano's way down the start list. So appreciate you guys all for coming in. And we'll catch you again later. Peace.